Hello everybody and welcome back to Broken Sword and the Shadow of the Templars. My name is of course Stantin and we are back with George here again. We were just about to get inside Nicole's apartment, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to do that because we don't really know the apartment she is in, do we?
I pushed against the door.
Yeah, I knew
but it seemed to be locked.
Alright, so maybe we have to have a chat with this lady. Maybe she's going to tell us something about Nicole.
Oh, hi!
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell your future?
No thanks.
I'm very good. It only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm not superstitious. Besides, if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to.
What the heck is with that guy in the background there? Who the heck is that? Look at him. Alright, let's keep talking about the fortune
I've changed
here.
my mind. Will you tell my fortune?
You're going on a long journey.
My, oh my. What a surprise. Can you tell me anything I don't already know?
Let's keep going with this. Maybe she can tell us something good
How
about
does this fortune-telling
it.
routine work?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be selling flowers for a living.
Haven't you ever wondered why you were blessed with the gift?
Well, it's a bit like satellite television, I suppose. Some of us are born with a built-in receiver dish. I just happen to be one of the lucky ones.
Right.
Can you really foretell the future?
Only time will tell, monsieur. The strange thing is, I can't seem to see myself in the future. Other people, I have no problem. But when I try to see what might happen to me, nothing.
That must be scary.
Maybe. I figure it's a kind of natural safety mechanism. Either that, or I don't have a future.
Alright, what about the flowers?
Are the flowers for sale?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay. I'll take a bunch of those white ones.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No?
They are lilies, monsieur. Some people associate them with death.
Yikes. Well, thanks for telling me. What other flowers do you have?
Dahlias?
What do they signify?
Insecurity?
I don't want to give her the wrong idea about me. What about the tall yellow ones?
Those
Hold up,
are
is he planning to buy
iris,
some
the
flowers
flame
for
of
Nicole?
passion.
And the little yellow ones?
Sensuality.
Well, they're no use to me. I want to make an impression, not jump down her throat.
Alright, so I'm guessing I'm not buying any more flowers. Let's ask about
Do you know a
Nicole
young
here.
woman called Nicole Collard?
Yes, I do. She lives upstairs from me in the apartment block across the street.
I tried the door, but it's locked.
You know, I've told the landlord about that 1,000,000 times. It is a damp. The whole building is like a sponge. It sucks up the moisture from God knows where.
You mean the door is stuck because it's swollen?
That is correct. There is an art to opening it. Don't shove too hard. Just give it a gentle nudge above the lock.
Thanks for the advice.
Alright, so I guess now we know how to go inside the
How
apartment.
long has Mademoiselle Collard lived here?
A few months. She's in for a shock when the cold weather comes. Drafty windows, insufficient heating. It's a struggle to keep warm. The only reason I stay is because the rent is cheap. Your young lady, she deserves better.
Alright, let's keep asking about Nicole.
I thought Mademoiselle Collard was a successful photographer.
Not as successful as she makes out for all her fine clothes. Oh, I've heard her crying herself to sleep at night.
That's awful.
Now don't you let on that I've told you. She's proud, that one. Too proud, if you ask me.
Alright. Do you have anything else to
Have you
tell me
seen
about her?
anyone out here watching Mademoiselle Collard's apartment?
Yes, I have. A strange man. Tall and thin as a broomstick. He kept his face hidden, but I saw his eyes peering from evil little slits.
How was he dressed?
A long brown raincoat with an hat.
Or like Humphrey Bogart?
Yes, but he didn't have Bogart's charisma. Besides, this guy looked like he needed a toilet. You never saw Bogart clenching his buttocks like that.
What the heck?
Is there anything else you can tell me about Mademoiselle Collard?
No, monsieur.
Alright, so I'm guessing we are done about Collard. I think we can ask about this.
What can you tell
Let's
me
see.
about this material?
It's a very expensive piece of cloth, monsieur.
Anything else? I don't think so, eh?
Do you recognize this nose?
No, monsieur.
Alright, so I guess we're kinda done here, eh?
What can you tell me about this tissue?
Nothing.
Alright, fine. I'm pretty sure we are done
See
here.
you later.
Let's try to go inside Nicole Collad's apartment. I love that this
Remembering the
woman here
flower
is like
seller's
the voodoo
advice,
lady
I
in
pushed the
Monkey
door
Island.
gently, just above the lock.
There you go, it worked.
Bonjour. I'm glad you
Perfect.
could make it, monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine. I'm Nicole. Take a seat, George. A beer? And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers underneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
And?
I got his tailor's phone number.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck. Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
My editor told me to drop this story. Can you believe it?
But you're not gonna do that.
Oh no. I'm going to find out what's behind these killings.
It just doesn't add up. It almost feels like some sort of conspiracy.
The police in 3 different countries have kept very quiet about the murders.
The press don't connect them at all.
They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
Well, that covers just about everyone.
Alright, I love it that I love that we are actually gonna be playing with these 2 guys from time to time, which is really great. You're not just controlling one character, and I'm really enjoying these type of games, these type of adventure point-and-click adventure games. Let's see, let's ask about
Tell
her
me
a little
more
bit.
about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell.
Well, how'd you get into photography?
I guess I owe that to my father. He bought me my first camera. I was 8, and my parents had just split up.
Did you live with your father?
Yes, my mother went off with her new boyfriend. I didn't mind. Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I don't mind talking about him. He was more like an older brother, really. Always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted me to study art. That's why I went to college.
Interesting. Let's keep asking about her.
Did you learn about photography at college?
God, no. I couldn't afford the materials. We were billed for everything we used. Paint, canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was the term I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Tell me more about the clown's previous victims.
The first was Arno Bellotta, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it, millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was lured to his death by a snowman.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese politician. He inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium.
How did he die?
At the hands, or should I say flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
A snowman, a penguin, and now a clown.
I had been about to add mine to the list, but stopped myself. I really didn't want to have to explain to George about my father's involvement with Cauchon.
You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you this, I will not be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
I don't blame you for being scared. I am too. But this story could be my only chance for a big break.
Or an early death.
That is true. Alright, let's try to show her
I found
the
this false
things
nose
we
in the
found
sewer.
in the sewers.
Hey, what's this inside it?
The contents of someone's nose?
Don't be cross, George. It says La Risée du Monde. Masks and costumes. It's a costume shop near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume.
Wow, seriously? Alright, what about the tissue?
I found this tissue down the sewer.
That's disgusting, George.
No. I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use, or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
Alright, what next? Next up, let's show her
I
the
found
piece
a
of
piece
cloth.
of material near the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right.
Just wait until you see this. I developed the film I shot at the cafe. Here, George.
It's an enlargement I made.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Look what that guy is wearing.
Oh,
Checkered
Why she
The
took
same
a photo
material
of
as I
us.
found in the sewer.
I get
That's
it.
right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh no?
Take a close look at his right cheek.
A scar in the shape of a horseshoe.
Or a crescent moon.
Interesting. What the
How
heck
come
is this?
you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
This is the tool I used to get into the sewers.
Fascinating, George.
You're not interested, are you?
Oh, of course I am. I think it was very brave of you to go down those sewers.
Yeah? Well, it was kind of scary, but... Well, I had a job to do.
Alright, so I'm guessing that is all we can chat with her. So let's
I
get the heck
have
out of
to
here
go.
then.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Alright, we are done, fortunately. Let's see, what more information do we have here? It shows a man emerging from the courtyard, wearing trousers made of the same material. And there's a scar on his cheek in the shape of a crescent moon. Nico's sharp. When I showed her the material that I found in the courtyard, she gave me a photograph she took at the scene. Inside the clown's nose, I found the name of the costume shop from which the clown suit was hired. Great lead. You know what? Maybe I just need to make my way to this shop and get more information from there. Before that, let's have a chat with the lady here.
Oh,
Maybe
hi.
she can tell us some more stuff?
Bonjour, monsieur. How's your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend.
Maybe not yet, but I see your paths entwined in the future.
I doubt it.
Alright, let's ask about the photo.
Do you
Maybe she's seen
recognize
this
the
guy.
man in this photograph?
Oh, what a hunk.
He's a killer.
I can see that. His eyes say it all.
Alright, so apparently nothing really useful from her.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur, you will.
Let's see if we can make our way to the shop that we got from the clown's nose. Alright, so I'm guessing this is the new location. The Risée du Monde. Oh, look at that! We found it! Interesting. Let's have a chat with this guy.
Excuse me?
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind, for in these four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible! You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a
Wow.
brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I help you?
Alright, let's see. Let's ask about... I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't know
Have you
this
heard of
guy,
a man named
Plantard.
Plantile?
I do not recall anyone
I
of
knew it.
that name.
Alright, in that case, let's ask
I'm
about the
looking
clown.
for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
Oui, monsieur. I do not see how I can help.
Don't you keep a record of costumes that you've rented out?
Of course, monsieur, but...
Well, then I'd like to check your records. Give me the names of everyone who's rented a clown suit.
Impossible. There are too many.
Alright, then what if I show him... Let's see, the nose?
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
Alright, what about if I show him the picture? Maybe he's
Do
gonna
you
recognize the
recognize
person?
this man?
Oui, monsieur. I sold him some grease paint.
Huh. He sold him some grease paint. Interesting. Is that all? What about if I show him the
Does this
handkerchief
dirty
then?
tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that.
Wait, what? Why would you do that?
Bestheimer's number 7
Oh.
white pancake.
Interesting,
Theatrical
alright.
grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
And I'm guessing he sold it to this guy?
Do you recognize this man?
Ah oui, he was here this morning. That is the man to whom I sold the grease paint. I remember the scar
Interesting.
on his face. He chose 2 costumes. Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
A pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining. He gave me his
Taffeta
name as
lining.
Monsieur Khan.
Alright, so I think we just got ourselves a name of the killer. Mr. Khan.
What does this tool mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
Interesting. Well, I guess we're kind of done with this guy. I don't see anything else we can do here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're kind of done
Thanks
here.
for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh?
right.
Well, okay.
What? What the crap? Did he just trick us with one of those
What are you
shocking
trying to
thingies?
do? Kill me?
You did not find it
Oh
amusing?
my god.
I never saw
what
the
a
funny side of
jackass.
electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep.
What
A
the
gift?
heck?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
Alright, so let's see, what do we got here? The guy Nico's a photograph. He bought grease paint from the costume shop and rented 2 costumes. Sim was the pixie and Bozo the clown. Apparently he called himself Khan. I'm on his trail. Interesting. Alright, what else can we find here?
It was an antique phonograph, the kind you have to wind by hand.
Can we use it? Oh, we can! Look at that! Whoa, what the heck is with that music? What? Seriously?
It was an antique phone.
Alright, I think we are done here. Let's just get the heck out of here. Next up, let's visit... What can we visit? Yeah, let's go to the police here. Let's see what we can find at the police station. Let's have a chat with the cop first. Maybe he's gonna call for the detective for us?
Excuse me, Sergeant.
What do you want now?
Yeah, let's
Is
ask for the
Rosso here?
detective.
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Doctor, my mind is a well-ordered faculty. A mental classification system that's the envy of the Bibliothèque Nationale. No tricks, mark you, monsieur. Just exercise. Just as our muscles waste through inactivity, so our minds decay. But there is no need. If only people would learn to exercise their wits daily.
If he was trying to impress me, it worked. He was pompous and patronizing, but he had style.
Eh bien, if you called about the bombing, you're too late. Investigations have been closed.
But
I've been taken off the case.
what about the murderer, the dead guy?
It is out of my hands.
What? Seriously? He's been taken off the case? But why? What the heck?
Don't you want to know what I found out about the killer?
I told you, monsieur, the case is closed. I have washed my hands of the whole affair.
Then I'll have to continue my investigations without your help.
No, you must forget the business of the clown completely. Go back to being an ordinary tourist, Stobart.
You know I'm not gonna do that, buddy.
Did you find out the ID of the guy who was killed in the explosion?
I already knew who he was.
Oh, alright.
I heard that the bomb victim's name was Plantar.
Your sources are reliable.
He was a big shot at the Treasury, wasn't he? Maybe that's why you've been taken off the case.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I cannot comment.
Wow, alright, so apparently he's not really gonna be useful
So
to
long,
us
Inspector.
at all. Crap. Alright, let's see. Let's ask this guy then
Do you
about
know a
Khan.
man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his right cheek.
No, monsieur. Has this man any connection with the bombing of the cafe?
Yes. I believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown costume.
Alright, can we show him a photo of him?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur.
It's the guy who
No.
bombed the cafe. The clown.
This man
Interesting.
looks nothing like a clown.
He's taken off his grease paint and costume.
Then there is nothing to link this man with the killing.
Nothing? Look at those murderous eyes.
Hardly likely to get him convicted.
He's not really useful, is he now? And I'm pretty sure by showing him the rest of these things here, he's He's just not gonna be helpful at all.
See you later,
Alright.
Sergeant.
In that case, let's see what else. So right here I see we have... Can we look at
It was
the...
just some police paperwork, a search warrant.
Uh-huh. Alright, never mind. In that case, let's look at the notes here. So I think we just added something new. Nico was right. The police are ignoring these murders. Inspector Rosso refuses to even discuss the incident and said he'd been taken off the case. It is beginning to look like a cover-up. Alright, what else can we interact with here? Apparently we can interact with the phones. Let's see, can we call someone? I just don't know exactly who I'm gonna call here. Oh, we're getting the option to call this guy again. Alright, let's try that. Let's see if we
Hello?
can
Who is this?
persuade him again.
Todrick?
Oh, it's you again. What now?
Oh, okay, so now we are getting an option to ask about Khan. Interesting. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's see, maybe he's gonna give us
The
something
man
new.
I'm looking for is called Khan. He bought a suit from you, remember?
Mr. Khan. Yes, I remember him. Yes,
there we go.
I delivered
Alright.
the suit to his hotel.
He's finally,
the hotel
helpful.
Ubu, I don't remember the room number. It was upstairs. The second room on the right-hand side of the corridor.
Thanks, Todrick. That's all I wanted to know. Now I've got you, Mr. Clown.
Seriously, holy crap, he was so useful though. That was good. I had no idea we have to call that guy again. I just wanted to use the phone just to see if we gotta call someone. Let's see, give the tailor Todrick another call. He finally admitted to knowing something. Confirmed that the guy who bought the suit was called Khan. Apparently he's staying at the Hotel Ubu. I'm getting closer. Alright, let's get the heck out of here then. Let's try to make our way to the hotel. And look at this. I'm guessing this is gonna be a new pinpoint for Hotel Ubu. Huh. Not quite sure what these guys are doing here, although I don't like it. Can we pass by them? Huh. Okay, so apparently they... Oh, crap.
Just a minute, monsieur.
What's
Wait,
your
what?
problem?
No problem, if you cooperate.
What do you want?
Just a routine security check. Nothing to worry yourself about.
Oh, well, all right.
Search him, Flap.
You bet.
So I'm guessing they're searching everybody that are exiting the hotel
Hey,
here.
knock it off. Get off, you big ape.
Nothing, Guido.
What the heck?
Zilch.
Our apologies, monsieur.
What? I had to report you to the authorities.
Round here, we are the authorities.
You want I should break his arms?
No. Let him go, Flap.
Wow, seriously, what the heck is with these thugs? Let's try to have a chat with this one then.
Hey, Shorty. I didn't think much of your trick, little man.
Hey, Shorty.
I don't know what you're looking for, but you picked on the wrong guy. Maybe you'll spread the word around the sewers. George Stobart is on the case. That's Stobart. 2 B's and 2 T's. It sounded impressive to me, but the weasel didn't seem to share my enthusiasm. Still, I figured he'd think twice before gunning me down in the street in cold blood.
I do not like your tone.
Oh, yeah? And what are you going to do about it?
If you do not go away, I will gun you down in cold blood, right here in the street, without thinking twice about it.
Oh, crap. So these guys are mobsters. That is very scary. Can we have a chat with the shorter one?
Get lost, creep.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't? What if I call the cops?
First, I break your arms at the elbows and wrists. Then, when you recover consciousness, I break your fingers.
There's just one flaw in your plans, Ape-Man.
What's that?
It's broad daylight. I don't think even you would assault me on a busy street. Of course, this tranquil square at the end of a cul-de-sac. This isolated corner of Paris that hasn't seen a street sweeper's brush since VE Day. This would be just about perfect for a mugging. Pardon me, I'm about to get very lost.
He just realized that he is about to get mugged right now if he doesn't shut the heck up. Alright, in that case, let's just go inside the hotel. Apparently, there's nothing we can do to these guys. Interesting. So, I'm guessing our next mission here is to find Khan's room, maybe? Let's have a chat with this guy. Maybe he's gonna help us.
I want some information.
Who are you? The police?
I'm conducting a private investigation.
Ah,
I know only too well what you mean. That is one of the drawbacks of the catering business. When people book into an hotel, they leave their morals at home, no?
I've just been manhandled by a gorilla.
Yes? I do not see any signs of a gorilla.
No, not a real gorilla. It was a guy who looked like a gorilla. It happened right out front of this building.
Let me get this quite clear. Are you complaining or bragging?
I want to know what you're going to do about it. The scrawny one has a gun.
I suggest you contact the police.
Can't you do anything about them?
What goes on in the streets of Paris is hardly my responsibility.
Of course he's not going to do anything about it. Let's keep asking about them then.
Aren't you concerned that your guests are being intimidated by gangsters?
No one else has complained, monsieur. Did they steal anything from you?
Well, no. They didn't find what they were looking for.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't think they did either.
Alright, I think we can ask about Plantar, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't know anything about it.
Do you know a man named Plantar?
No, monsieur.
Yep, I knew it. What about the
I'm
clown?
looking for a man who dresses like a clown.
This is a highly respectable hotel, monsieur. There are no clowns here.
If you say so.
Alright, then what about
Do you
Khan?
have a guest by the name of Khan?
No, monsieur. Perhaps you would care to check the register.
Alright, I'd love to check the
The man
register.
who calls himself Khan has a scar on his right cheek.
Vraiment? I tell you, I do not know a man named Khan.
Maybe not, but I'd noticed a change in his expression when I mentioned the scar.
Let's show the picture then.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Yes, monsieur. That man is one of our guests.
What
Oh.
name?
I cannot tell you that.
Interesting. So he is known by a different name in here in the hotel. That's for sure. Alright, let's see. What else can we do here? Gave that Taylor Todrick another call, so nothing new in the journal. I see that there is a key here. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to grab it.
Excusez-moi,
Yeah, I
monsieur.
knew it.
What?
You were trying to steal that key, no?
No way.
No way.
Hanging from a brass hook was a key and a plastic tag.
Alright, can I look in the
It was the register of guests
register then?
staying at the hotel. There was no one registered under the name of Khan.
Yep, I knew
If
it.
the killer was staying here, he'd used a different pseudonym.
Alright, so we need to find this pseudonym somehow. Can I
What
continue
now,
chatting with this guy?
monsieur?
Yeah, let's ask about the key.
About the key hanging on the hook over there.
Oui, monsieur.
Which room is it for?
Number 21.
Is that room taken?
No. The guests checked out this morning.
Alright, can I have it? Apparently I'm not gonna ask for the room. Okay, in that case, let's see. What can we chat with these guys?
Excuse me, didn't I see your picture in the news? You're that Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state.
Yes, that is me, in person.
I don't want to worry you, but have you had any threats on your life? You know, mysterious phone calls, letters made up of headlines cut from the newspaper.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In that case, I'm pretty sure he doesn't know about
Have you
Plantar
seen a
or the
clown?
clown.
I beg your pardon?
The clown. A guy in funny pants. Have you seen him?
My pants are from England, Marks and Spencer. They are a pleasure and a comfort to wear, with much support.
I'm
Right, but
real glad
I was
to
not
hear
talking
that.
about your pants.
You know, it's good to know you Nobel Prize winners are human too.
In my country, the people make do with string and egg cartoons.
For pants?
For everything. Oppression is the mother of ingenuity.
What about the guy in the picture?
Do you
Did
recognize
see him?
this man? He calls himself Khan.
Yes,
Oh,
I know this
alright,
man.
so he's
Why
definitely
do
seen
you
him as
carry
well.
his photograph?
I'm a private detective.
Ask more about
What's
Khan?
your interest in Khan?
He is an enemy of my people.
You know he's a killer.
Of course, amongst other things.
What? What do you mean?
Would you help me investigate Khan?
That is not possible. My instructions are to observe. I cannot jeopardize my position as an honored guest of this country's government.
So I'm guessing this guy is a spy.
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
A Russian spy,
I don't
maybe.
know anybody in Paris.
Oh, well, this guy's dead anyhow.
Why do you ask me about dead men? I have seen enough of death to last me a lifetime.
I'm, sure you have.
Alright, so nothing we could really talk with this guy, and I'm pretty sure he's not gonna shake hands with me, but let's just try, I guess.
May I shake you by the hand?
I do not shake the hands of imperialist dogs.
Alright, buddy, alright.
Well, that's a real bad attitude problem you've got there.
In that
Thanks
case,
for your
let's have a
help.
chat with the
Goodbye.
old lady that's singing here, I guess.
Hi there, ma'am.
Well, hello.
Yeah, I knew it. Look at that. It's an old lady.
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a man.
You disappoint me, my dear. For one foolish moment I thought... But never mind. Aren't you going to tell me your name?
George Stobart, ma'am.
How sweet! I once had a stable boy called George. I am Lady Piermont. The common reaction is to kneel and stutter, but it's not obligatory.
A real lady? I mean, you're an honest-to-God aristocrat?
Oh, I don't know about that. Few of my ancestors are honest, not even to God. I can trace my family back to the Normans, but don't let that intimidate you, George. Beneath that impressive pedigree, I'm just flesh and blood. The blood may be blue, but the flesh is the plump beef of old England, so to speak. You appear distracted, George. Is there any way I can help you?
Actually you do. Before we say anything else, let's just keep
Are
on
you
asking
here in
about
Paris
her.
on vacation?
No, darling, I'm on holiday. I needed to get away after Algy's funeral.
I didn't realize you were mourning the loss of a loved one.
I'm not. He was my husband.
I'm sorry to hear about your husband's death.
You wouldn't be if you knew him, my dear. It gave me the opportunity to take a well-deserved holiday. Daphne suggested a change of scenery. Paris, she said. A wild romance is just what you need to take your mind off the inquest. Well, the closest I came to romance was being wooed by a drunken Breton chef. I must say I was disappointed with his coq au vin. Not at all what I was expecting. I was thinking of cutting my holiday short, packing my bags and heading back to Hempstead. That was until last night.
Hold up. What happened last night? Let's keep asking about this stuff. Maybe she can tell us something about Connie eventually.
What happened to you last night?
I was stricken, Mr. Stobart. Cupid's arrow has cleft my bosom.
They couldn't really miss.
It was just as I'd always imagined it should be. The intimacy of candlelight, romantic music tinkling across the room, and then a stranger's glance. Those brooding eyes, that suave manner, those tight trousers. He was the man I'd been waiting for all my life.
I'm glad he finally turned up after all these years.
Ah, but it wasn't to be. He was merely toying with my affections. And if I ever catch up with him, he's dead.
What the heck?
Who was the guy who led you on?
His name is Merlin.
Merlin. Alright. Not sure what that's all about. Anyway, let's ask about the thugs.
Did you know there's a gangster out front?
What makes you think he's a gangster?
The Italian suit and the bulge in his pocket?
I know plenty of men with Italian suits and bulges in their pockets. That doesn't necessarily make them gangsters.
Seriously?
That gangster I told you about? He went through my pockets just now.
Good heavens! One never knows what to expect in foreign parts. Thank you for the warning, young man. I shall hide my credit cards in my underwear.
Alright, next up, let's ask about Khan, although I'm pretty sure she doesn't know him by his name. I may need to show her the
I'm
picture.
looking for a murderer.
Let's just go with this.
Good heavens! You're a private detective.
That's correct, ma'am.
What's the term you Americans use? It's on the tip of my tongue.
I believe what you're thinking of is Dick.
Precisely.
What the heck?
Have you come across a man who calls himself Khan?
I am familiar with only one person named Khan.
Genghis Khan, the legendary Mongol barbarian chieftain?
No, darling. Kevin.
Kevin Khan? I never heard of him.
I'd be most surprised if you had, darling. He's a pharmacist in Hemel Hempstead. Organises fundraising for the Rotarians. Lovely man.
Does he have a scar on his cheek?
I really wouldn't know, sweetie.
Alright, so just as I thought, she's not gonna know about Khan, the name, but let's show her the picture. Maybe she's gonna figure it out.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
My God, it's him!
There we go, I knew
Merlin.
it!
She represented everything I loved about the English.
Merlin is the name.
The lady was totally deranged. Merlin? You mean King Arthur's wizard?
Good heavens, no! Monsieur Merlin is a fellow guest. He's the man I've been telling you about. That's the man who spurned me.
I get it. So, alright, so in the hotel, apparently he's using a pseudonym. Alright, let's ask about him then.
The man
Maybe
you
she
know
can
as
tell me
Merlin
more.
is a fake.
What do you mean, sweetie?
He's a murderer. He also uses the name Khan.
I am shocked, Mr. Stobart. Shaken. I took him to be a gentleman, a man of honour. Do you know, I'd rather like to assist you in stitching him up.
Oh, alright, so maybe she's gonna be more helpful than I thought. Let's keep talking about him then.
When did you last see Merlin?
It was no more than an hour ago. He came downstairs and spoke to that clerk chappie. Something passed hands. I couldn't see what exactly.
A briefcase?
No, smaller than that. A bundle of papers, perhaps. The clerk put it in the hotel safe and Merlin went out.
Interesting.
Are you sure you saw Merlin putting documents in the safe?
Yes, darling, positive.
I wonder what they were.
Obviously something of great importance.
Yeah. I'd sure like to get my hands on whatever it is. I'll bet they had something to do with Plantow's briefcase.
Alright, so I'm guessing we gotta get our hands on those documents somehow. Let's keep chatting
Has
about
Merlin
this.
returned to the hotel?
No, he hasn't. Are you going to search his room?
Alright,
If
so
I could
apparently
get
he's
in
not
there,
gonna
I
be in
would.
his room. Oh, we've finished the discussions apparently. Interesting. Alright, so let's see here. What do we have here? Gave that tailor another call. Met the most fantastic and insane English woman, Lady Piermont. She organized the photo of Khan. She recognized the photo of Khan, but she claimed to be called Merlin. He's been lying to her, toying with her affections. Brave man. She's after revenge. Alright, so apparently, how the heck am I gonna get those documents from this guy? Because I'm pretty sure this dude doesn't really want to work with me at all. Anyway, let's try to have a chat with him again.
What now, monsieur?
Alright, so we got 2 new subjects. Let's go with this
I
one
believe
first.
Khan, the man with the scar, is also known as Merlin.
What of it? What do you want?
Access to his room.
Do you have a license, monsieur?
Huh?
A private investigator's license?
Well, not exactly, but I can explain everything.
I am sorry, but without credentials, I cannot help.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew that he was not gonna be helpful. Let's keep asking about Khan
I
then.
insist
Or
you
Merlin,
give me
I
the key
guess.
to Merlin's room.
I cannot do that, monsieur.
This guy Merlin is a menace.
So you say, monsieur.
He's not only a danger to society, but to your guests as well. He has toyed with the affections of Lady Piermont.
Ciel! Are there no depths to which he will not sink?
Precisely.
Alright, let's keep going.
He's already killed once, twice, maybe as many as 3 times. With your help, I just might be able to stop him.
But what if he finds out I have helped you? No, I cannot do it.
Ah, crap, and I was so close. He was just about to help us. Alright, in that case, let's ask about the
I'd
safe.
like to retrieve something from your safe.
Ah, oui, monsieur. May I see some form of identification?
Like
And
what?
Once again, we
A
don't have
driving
that.
license, perhaps?
I don't drive.
Your passport?
I don't have it with me. I could show you my operation scar.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I
How would that
must
work,
have
buddy?
some form of unique ID.
You won't find a more unique ID than my scar.
I'm sorry. I must insist on a more traditional identification.
Rats.
Alright, so apparently nothing's gonna work here. And I'm pretty sure electrocuting him is
Hey,
not gonna work
shake
either.
my hand.
I'd rather not,
I knew it.
monsieur.
All right.
I'm still sore from the shock administered by one of the guests. He was
So he already
secretly
got
concealing
shocked.
an electrical device in the palm of his hand. Practical jokes
Wow.
are so puerile, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Alright, so we're not gonna be able to do anything about this situation here. What the heck? And I'm guessing if I go up here... Oh, never mind, so apparently we can go up here. But we're not gonna be able to access any of these rooms without a key.
If the tailor's description was correct, this was the killer's room. The sign on the
Interesting.
door read 22.
So apparently
The
this is
door
gonna be the
was
door. But the key is at the con. He's gonna have the key. This one right here, I think that the key down below is for this door.
was locked.
So we have to find a way to grab those keys as well. You know what? Let's try to have a chat with the old lady again. Maybe she's gonna be helpful. Maybe she's gonna help us with
Hi,
something
ma'am.
here. I don't know.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
All right. What about? Oh, look at this. So we can chat about the key with her. Interesting. Yeah, let's
Would
just
you
do that.
distract the clerk while I borrow a key?
Are you asking me to aid you in a criminal act, darling?
Oh, no. It's the key to an empty room.
And why, may I ask, do you wish to gain access to an empty room? Do you plan to squat?
No, ma'am.
Scouts honor?
I was never in the Boy Scouts, ma'am.
Oh, you should have been. What were your parents thinking of? It's a fine way for a boy to get licked into shape. Now tell me, why do you want to get into that room?
It's next to the room the killer is using.
Ah, so you plan to eavesdrop on Merlin?
I was hoping there might be a connecting door.
Well, how can I refuse?
Wait a minute, she's
think my
gonna
feminine
be
charms would be much
helpful,
used
apparently.
in this case. But a good dose of English arrogance might do the trick.
Oh, no way. Look at that. All right. There we go. So hopefully she's gonna be helpful to us. Let's see here.
I say, you there, flunky.
Oui, madame.
Listen carefully. You do understand English, don't you?
But of course, madame.
Good. I wish to deposit some jewellery for safekeeping.
I understand.
Are you quite certain?
Oh, bien sûr, madame.
Oh, there we go. I think she's using her jewelry in order to get
Over
this guy
to
to
you,
leave.
my dear.
Wow, look at that. She's been so helpful. Holy crap. We got the key. Perfect. Just what we needed. Alright, let's see here. He's been lying to her, toying with her affections, brave man. Yeah, nothing new in the journal. Let's just go upstairs then. Now that we got the key, I'm pretty sure we can now open up this door. Let's see.
Maybe it wasn't the right room, but this was the right key.
It worked, look at that. Perfect, so we got inside the hotel room. Now, unfortunately, this is not going to be the killer's room. But I guess it's good enough because we are going to have to end up the episode right here for now. And when we come back in the next one, I'm going to try to figure out a way to get to the other room, maybe to the killer's room, and see what we can find in there. Anyway, as usual guys, thank you all very much for watching another episode of Broken Sword. If you are enjoying this and want to see more, please make sure you leave a like down below. And also, if you guys are new here and haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing that, as I'm posting videos just like this one every single day, playing many more indie adventure games and puzzle games I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one soon. Bye!